would happen if Remmick's plan actually worked? Truthfully, I can't say. I'm not Ryan Coogler. But I have some comic books that I feel like would give you a general idea of what a world would look like if there were a bunch of vampires that were people of color, just mythical beings. The first book is Philadelphia. This was written by one of the greatest Black writers in comic book history, Rodney Barnes. It's about a vampire outbreak that's happening in Philadelphia. It's been running under the radar for a very long time, and the government kind of knows about it, and they're ignoring it because for the most part, the people who have been turning are people of color. The best part about this book is that this vampire uprising is being led by John Adams. Yes, the president from like 200 years ago. And just like Remmick, he is using vampirism to help these people receive some type of freedom. This book is Sinners on steroids, and Rodney Barnes also wrote a Blackula graphic novel. And he executive produced The Boondocks and was the showrunner for Winning Time. So, definitely check this out. If you're looking for something lighter, there's also the Allnighter by Chip, I think it's Zdarsky. I can never say his name right. The art is done by Paris Allen, who is so detailed in all of the work that he does. This comic is about a group of vampires who run an overnight diner, and then two members of their coven decide to use their supernatural powers to be heroes. If you're into things like Interview with the Vampire, you'd like this because they have an immortal child and she's a young Black girl. Spicy, just like Claudia. Now, if you were into the after credit scenes of Sinners, you would enjoy Sirens of the City. This was written by Joanne Starra. She's written a lot of amazing work. Most recently, she wrote that Harley Quinn one-shot, The Fartacular, that turned a bunch of male comic book fans into like conservative priests. But this series is really good. She does it with her husband, Carrie Randolph, who was part of We Are Robin, who introduced Duke Thomas. The story is kind of like Rosemary's Baby, but it's set in Harlem in the 80s. Just seeing a lot of mythical beings in 80s Harlem is really cool. I know that Sinners is leaving IMAX this week, and I wanted to provide y'all with more media that you can consume. Help soften the blow of losing this masterpiece. Not losing, obviously it's going to come on streaming and all that jazz. Definitely check out all the books that I mentioned. Philadelphia and Sirens have almost a compendium worth of work. And Allnighter is moving along, but it's definitely worth the read. So let me know if y'all want me to go back to giving recommendations, because I feel like y'all don't be engaging when I do. I be reading and I be wanting to talk to y'all about it. I also got to make a living, so help me out. Tell me, have you read any of these stories? Let me know in my comments below.